channel. If you're brand new, I am Emily, otherwise known as Shamanism. You can call me pretty much anything, just don't call me late for dinner. And if you're an OG, welcome back. Today's video I wanted to make pretty quick, and it's just something that I'm observing in my life, which is really, really interesting. Since I have recently injured myself a time or two, I have entered into this very interesting dialogue, I guess you could say, with my physical body. And what's interesting to me, and really is the only reason I'm making a video about this, is just I wonder if I'm alone in this, or maybe it just took me a really long time to be in a dialogue with my body or whatever. I'm just curious what everyone else's experiences are as well. At any rate, since I have the point, first of all, before I get lost in anything I want to say, the point of the video is I just wanted to say that with these injuries I've sustained this year, as weird as this may sound, what I have gained is such an immense appreciation for anyone with an invisible illness, with chronic illness, with any kind of debilitating anything, with anything that impedes their ability to, function as a optimal human at any given time. I have such respect for that, because even though the injuries that I've sustained over the last month or whatever were not that serious, they were, oddly enough for me, painful enough that they put me into a position which I can't ever say I've really needed to be in before, in so much as I really needed to listen to my body. If my body was giving me pain, I needed to say, okay, I need to get off my hip, and this is still a thing. If it starts to talk too much, it's like, okay, we've done enough. We need to get off the thing and give it rest. It's an interesting thing because my body and I were never really in a great dialogue. And I was thinking of the word choice, just being sort of forced in a loving way, I guess, via having an injury into this dialogue has really made me more sensitive to my body, which is also a strange thing to say because I am generally sensitive. What I mean by that is it really makes me also respect my body more and be like, okay, body, I understand that my body right now really hurts. And so even still, it's allowed me to go out and do something today and to write a few things and to edit a video, and to sit right here and film this for you. And so the level of gratitude I'm bringing into my life is more and more and more all of the time. And it's just interesting, I used to sort of be more on this afraid side of the experiences that bring us into lows are usually not so great, and thus, to me, kind of scary. And although this was scary in the fact that when it happened, I genuinely, and I make jokes about it now because what else are you going to do? I genuinely had that I've fallen and I can't get up moment where I thought, oh my goodness, am I going to have to actually shout and or try to crawl, somehow slide to my cell phone to call my parents or whoever to help me up off the floor? Because I literally felt like I couldn't move when it first happened. It was a really weird sensation too, I must say, because it wasn't like there was much of a warning. That hip just was nope, and then my hip and back just went. So at any rate, again, as a sort of a closer, my plea to you guys is really to take care of your bodies. They are precious. And when you start to respect your body and give it that love and say, for instance, thank you for getting me here and there, and then you let it rest. Speaking into the other video about planning rest and rest being an integral part of a sustainable cycle, in my opinion, I really hope you guys take that to heart and start to treat your physical bodies, if you haven't already, like they're the temples that people talk about them as being. Because boy, even when you don't have the use of, say, your shoulder or your hip temporarily, it really makes a difference on how much you can and can't do. And it really takes me back to some of these younger women that I know that are social media influencers that have different illnesses. And, honestly, guys, I just wish for them that the world was far enough along in science, or that these things just didn't exist, that they could have their lives as young people, because they are beautiful and brilliantly talented young human beings. And when I experience something so minor like this, I feel so just empathetic for what they must go through on a more regular basis, because they have in a scale of things, you know, more serious conditions. So if you are any of those people, just know I send you such absolute empathy and love and care, and really pray that you take the rest as often as you deserve, and also that you don't let anyone else talk you out of it, because you are important enough and you do deserve every bit of rest. So I don't want to turn this into a waffle. I just wanted to talk about it really quickly because I was laying there having to write out some Christmas cards and thinking, God, meaning I had to lay down to do it, which is not my preference. But I was also then thanking my body and saying, thank you for letting me write out these Christmas cards. So back to a previous video, always remember to be grateful for every single thing you have as much as you can, because the gratitude, the more you are and acknowledge it, the more it builds. So if you need any coaching or you'd like to reach out to me for that or for anything else, you can reach out at this email here, which is also listed down below. Please do subscribe. I make these videos every single day, and usually they're better quality and not talking about my injuries. And last but not least, I suppose, I will see you beautiful cats in the next video, which hopefully will be about something a little more upbeat. Either way, have a blessed and beautiful day or night. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste and much love. Bye.